On YouTube I am known as Master and I have decided to pick up a new hobby, and that's going to be glass blowing or glass bending using raw glass materials like glass tubes, colored rods, and mashing tools made of graphite. This is a very smooth, heat-resistant material that dissipates heat very well, which is why we're going to use this to manipulate the hot glass along with push bowls and and make welds to the glass. And we're going to see over the next few months what I can come up with. I have not actually turned this torch on yet, so this channel is going to be sort of an exploration through glass blowing. I'm going to be starting as a complete rookie. I'm going to be 100% self-taught from the internet. There's some great resources online. If you're interested in reading more about this hobby, you can check out Lampworks, etc. Lampwork.etc.com or talkglass.com. The links will be in the description. There are two forums that I visit and frequent quite a lot. So basically right here I have a Mega Minor Nortel torch, which is a surface mix torch, which means that it mixes the oxygen and the propane at the tip here instead of inside, which is a premix. It has two controls. On this side up here is the gas, and down on the other side here, where you can't see in the video, is the oxygen control. And for my oxygen, I'm actually using two oxygen concentrators, which are just down here. This pumps out about 8 to 10 liters per minute of 95% oxygen. This is an alternative to using tanked oxygen, which is a lot more of a hassle, and seen as I will be upgrading, if this is a hobby that I can turn into a potential business eventually, I'll be upgrading everything I have, and at that point I'll go to tanked oxygen. A few things that you need to keep in mind: this is not a hobby for everybody. What you see in front of you and the oxygen concentrators and what you don't see has costed me about $1,500. That includes 1,000 cubic feet of ventilation, which is required because the fumes that are released by you melting the glass is quite harmful, including carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, and when you start to melt colors, it adds the added danger of fuming metals, which is what gives the glass colors in most cases. So when you're burning this, it's also putting off ultraviolet and infrared light. That's light that our eyes are not meant to handle. So as a result of that really bright light that's made when you burn the glass, you need safety glasses. These right here are a lower grade glass. As you can see, they're not as dark as the other one. These are not actually the most efficient glasses. When I start to do a lot of color work, I need to upgrade to a green lens as well. However, this lens right here is a lens 3, which will do the job for my eyes for the meantime until I invest in some more expensive glasses. Also, you need to have a carbon monoxide detector on hand, because that's what's going to kill you without you knowing. It's the silent killer, and that's one of the reasons you need really good ventilation once again, which mine is not on yet. On top of that, I have a handful of tools over here that we're going to play around with eventually and see where that goes. And I think it's time to turn the torch on. So first we're going to turn on the oxygen concentrators. Those need to warm up for a little while. However, I had them on for a bit before the video started, so they should be good to go pretty soon, I hope. You always want to keep the oxygen open a little bit so you don't create backup pressure in those oxygen concentrators. As you can see, it's already quite noisy in here with just the oxygen concentrators running, and I haven't even turned on the ventilation system yet, which will make it even louder. So I might have to dub over the rest of the video depending on how it turns out, but I'm going to go ahead and plug in the ventilation now before I turn the torch on. nice and loud. So now quickly, I'm going to turn off the oxygen, turn on the propane, and turn the oxygen back on. Now I can play around with the torch settings here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and melt some glass and see what the hell happens here.